Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing a duo review of this beer. Well, we had some little technical production problems in the first shoot with Camaros revving their engines, phones going off, doors making noise.
Just a whole plethora of nonsense that nobody wanted to hear nor listen to, let alone our banner.
And so he said, "Stop the video." Stop the video.
No more. This is enough. Okay.
So we didn't really even start tasting it. So we did. Yeah. We have Open Gate Brewery from Guinness. This is in Baltimore County, Maryland, just feet outside the city limits of Baltimore. But it says on the bottle, Baltimore, Maryland. Imperial Gingerbread Spice Stout, aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels. This is 11% alcohol, and I like how they give you the European size bottle, 11.2 ounces. Although it's not it's not made in Europe.
11.2 made in the United States?
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, and you know how much the 4-pack was?
Damn the man. Go ahead.
The 4-pack was $15.99.
I do believe I would have walked past that all day long.
Well, I bought it, so.
No. I know. I do believe I've shared the pain before in a couple other beers.
Yeah. So.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. We already poured it out.
It had a thin beige head, and it's a very red Coca-Cola looking, like a reddish brown Coca-Cola.
Definitely does look like Coca-Cola or Pepsi, if you prefer, or Dr. Pepper. And our Texas folks. But anyway.
But not Royal Crown.
We're looking at this, and I'm telling you right now, this is far from any kind of stout I've ever seen. Look at this. It leaves absolutely no thickness at all. This is one of the thinnest water-based stouts I've ever seen. I don't even know how they can classify this as a stout.
Well, that's what the bottle says.
Just by appearance.
And we don't know
what. My name could be Purple. Are you gonna call me that? Am I classified as purple? No.
It's 11% alcohol, so it could be deceptive.
Yeah.
Now let's smell it on camera again.
Gingerbread.
To me, I'm getting bourbon barrel.
Hold on a second. Let me search for this.
Well, if you got to search for it, then
Gingerbread. Bourbon. Gingerbread.
All right, we get it. We get it. Thanks for the props. What I was trying to say in the previous video when all the chaos was going on, and I know I can get that for $12.99 at Discount Depot. Right up the road from this distillery, I mean, you could walk to it, I think. From this brewery is a distillery called Majestic Distilling, and they do all kind of whiskey there. They blend it and age it in barrels and bottle it there. So I'm wondering if maybe they're getting their bourbon barrels from that place, Majestic Distilling. It's a really old distillery.
Some distiller that no one's really familiar with here.
A lot of stuff comes from Majestic if you check, and it's owned by Sazerac. It's just that you just don't probably pay attention to where it's coming from if you buy the bottle, you know.
Okay. So let's go ahead and since we've said enough not so nice things about this, because the appearance is not looking worthy enough for the price that you pay for this, and we're gonna go ahead and give this a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tastes like it smells.
You gotta admit you're getting the bourbon barrel and the flavor.
It's slightly, it's kind of tangy and twisting around with the gingerbread.
Yeah, they're interplay. It's like gingerbread and then bourbon barrel of some sort. It's like really it just tastes like any kind of whiskey barrel. You know what I'm saying? Like
it tastes. You know, now that you said it, it tastes more whiskey than it does bourbon. Where you get that sweet corn mash coming through. Sweet.
Well, it's definitely bourbon barrels because they wouldn't be able to get away with putting it on the bottle. But
well, I don't know, bourbon barrel they use, but it tastes like whiskey.
I think at that Majestic Distilling, they have straight bourbon and they blend it with the corn spirits, and they make a lot of blended whiskey there. So they could be using some bourbon barrels that they're using for blends.
Well, I mean, I could see where
that's a theory. I don't know. I don't know where to get the
some, mellow corn Yeah, mellow corn would match really well with this.
I mean, Diageo owns Guinness, well, they are Guinness, and Diageo owns George Dickel. So why would you pay for somebody else's bourbon barrels when you own bourbon barrels, right?
So you're thinking this is Dickel now.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So before it was some other Majestic, now it could be Dickel.
of course, that's down in Tennessee, and Majestic, like I say, is right up the street, so you might just pay them, and it's right there. You know, I don't know. I'm just theorizing. I have no idea. I have some idea, though. The body is heavier in the taste and the feel. You know, the mouth, it just, in your mouth, it has a little substance to it, has a little body that you don't suspect it has when you're looking at it and smelling it.
I just think it's flavored out.
Kind of a dry
As
finish.
opposed to being layered.
You mean it's kind of simple?
No. The flavor's almost like smoke, meaning that once smoke enters into something on a food or any kind of a beverage, you kind of get it and it's there and it kind of pulls across the taste bud and it stays there for a while. I don't know if that's the gingers doing that or if it's a char from the barrel or maybe it's a combination of the both. But you are getting some kind of unique flavor with this, which is kind of enjoyable. The only disappointment I have is this does not look nor feel like a stout to me. If I put a couple of cubes in this, it would look like a mahogany whiskey. So, if you can get past the appearance of it, which I kind of can't, it's not a stout. It's not looking like a stout. It's not feeling like a stout. It's not tasting like a stout. It's tasting more like whiskey, less the bourbon, with gingerbread.
So if they called it an
Gingerbread.
Imperial gingerbread flavored strong ale,
Then they'd be right on. I don't even. This doesn't even taste like Guinness at all to me.
well, they're branching out, like I say, you know.
So let's just throw the name out there just to sell something. It's not what it is.
But it's Guinness, they own it.
So we stamp our name on anything.
Well, yeah, of course.
Let's just make
You
a
own it.
seltzer and stick Guinness on it. Oh, this is supposed to be like Guinness.
Well, yeah, you could have
Hey,
Guinness seltzer.
this is Guinness. It's not. This is not Guinness.
It's not Guinness.
This is something. Well, wait.
Well, wait. Didn't
It
they make
says
a
stout. Wait, the bottle says stout. Doesn't it say
but
stout?
Time out. Didn't they make a Guinness IPA? Remember? In the nitro can?
Did they call it IPA or the stout?
Yeah, it was Guinness, India
So what
Pale
is this
Ale.
one called on the bottle?
Stout.
Can't call it stout. This is not stout. Not
Okay,
stout.
you're not the only person that said that. Go, if
It's
you get
not
on
stout.
YouTube later, you'll see other people making that same comment.
No, it's not stout.
Okay, well anyway, how do you score it?
I don't know how to score it because it's not really a stout.
Just as a beer, do you like it?
Oh. So let's take the classification away.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not. I
Oh.
always grade according to style.
Okay, so this tastes like whiskey soaked in gingerbread, poured out light. This is not a stout. I gotta give it a D.
So you tell me this is a bad beer. Yeah, it's a D. D means
It's
a
being
bad beer.
sold as a Guinness stout. I expect it to be a stout, not something partial of a stout or something that's a piece of a stout. So I gotta give it a D.
All right. It doesn't make any difference to me. I just brought it for you to try. I mean, you can score whatever you want. What number D? Like a 69, a D plus, or a 60, a D minus?
Well, I say you gotta get back to the drawing boards. I'm gonna give them like a 67.
A D. Well,
Straight up D.
shocking, but
Do you want me to say you failed at this because it's not a stout? Don't stick stout on it and it's something else. Don't rush something out to the public saying, "Oh, this is what it is and you need to get it. It's really great." This is something that was pushed off at the holidays. You can taste it. It's got that
Well, it's definitely a holiday
red
taste in beer.
taste going on with it. But you know what? There's no stout with it. I've had many beers. So look at the St. Arnold company that puts out their stouts every year. Look at the pumpkins that they put out. It's some of the best pumpkin ale I've ever had.
I don't think
It's
you were
the stout version,
you weren't
stout
too
version.
thrilled. I don't think you were too thrilled with Pumpkinator, were you?
When?
When we tried it in my backyard, the Pumpkinator.
No, I did like it.
I can't remember.
Right. It's been years.
No, we did it a few weeks
The
ago.
big one.
Yeah, the bomber. We did it a few weeks ago. The
Yeah, it was
Pumpkinator.
good. Yeah.
That's why I have them on video so I can go watch them if I can't remember.
Video surveillance. Here we go.
Whatever. I don't know what's going on.
You know, I expect a lot more out of a company that's as profound as Guinness. And everyone should.
Yeah, I expect it. It did seem a little strange to me. I
Well,
mean,
are
when
they
I poured
stepping
it,
out
okay.
saying, "Oh, I need to be like these microbrews
It
out
seemed
there,"
strange.
you know?
Okay, it
Oh.
seemed strange. It did look like Coca-Cola. If you watch my solo review,
Okay.
I thought it was odd, and it seemed like it was swishing around like not like a stout.
Look at it, kids. You ever seen a stout like that? Not saying this is bad product. It tastes pretty good. It's pretty tasty, but don't stick a label on what it's not.
So you would not bring it to Stout Sunday.
It's not a stout.
It's a little strange. It's actually very strange, but
It's like a strong ale. You know, like you said, would you label it a strong ale? Of
a
course.
strong red ale, a bourbon whiskey barrel aged strong red ale with gingerbread.
Heck, it might even be a strange seltzer. Who knows?
I still think it's excellent. I like it a lot. It's a little strange for style. I'm not trying to justify paying $15.99 for a 4-pack. I'm just saying, to me, it tastes excellent.
Boy, I'll tell you what. I saw you coming. I'll tell you what. You get about 20 minutes after this video. We'll do a stout.
Whatever you say, I think it tastes delicious, but what do I know?
Stay
About
tuned,
beer.
kids. Coming to a theater near you. A
Yeah.
true stout. 20 minutes.
Right. Glad you drank water all day before we did this video. All right. Anyway, so laissez-les bon. Laissez-les bon temps relais. We're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana.